plug you into charge. It is 12 o'clock. It's midday. Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. If you've already joined me this morning, we have already done the divine masculine side of things. What's going on with the divine masculine? And I took a little break. Got a cup of coffee. I actually got lost in my own thoughts. Got myself another cup of coffee and we're here. On time? On time. Oh look, it looks like the pussycat's been crying. Don't be too happy. Okay. Right. So, we have all the cards here from the masculine side. I'll keep them close. I'll keep them close to me. I just wanna be close to you and do all the things you want me to. Maxi Priest. So we have looked at what the Divine Feminine's card from the Archangel Power Tarot is, which is the Six of Ariel. And it says magical needs are get fulfilled, are fulfilled. Magical needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Beautiful picture there. I mean, she's had her mishaps. Look, there's some apples there that are on the floor and the basket's been knocked over. Now, let's have a look at what the card is underneath first. There she is. She's completing a cycle. So things are turning around. It's the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel. Now, that takes me to, like, you know, Jesus laying to rest. That's where he's been laid to rest. For his resurrection. I don't know if this indicates, because it's like a closing up of the sacred circle here. You can see she's balanced, so she's turned things around. She's come full circle. Okay. We'll read the Six of Ariel first. Very nice. The Wheel of Fortune, that is a divine's intervention. It's like, now it's time for you to receive good. Is this a cycle that the Divine Feminine needed to complete before the resurrection could occur? The Six of Ariel. I know where my glasses... Oh, they're not even there. I was going to say, I know where my glasses are, because when I looked in the mirror, they were on top of my head. But they're not there now. I've taken them off. Right, let's put the glasses on. The Six of Ariel. There are great blessings in giving and receiving. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. If you're the recipient of such a loving gift, then accept it with gratitude and humility. If you have the means to give to those in need, then do so in a compassionate way without asking for anything in return. So let's have a look at this. If you have the means to give those in need, those that, you know, need your love, then do so in a compassionate way without asking for anything in return. That's that kind of energy you've been projecting to your Divine Masculine. Okay. And not asking for anything in return. Keep in mind that gifts do not always have to be financial, but can be energetic or take the form of help based on experience. When giving to others, consider what they truly need. Make gifts that don't promote dependency, but rather that are well thought out and empower the recipients going forward. The additional meanings of this card: pennies from heaven, promotions or bonuses, acts of kindness, scholarships or grants. I would say like this is the luckiest card, the Wheel of Fortune. Well, if it's in your favour. If it turns in your favour. I feel if you feel that things are favourable, it's going to be in your favour, isn't it? Pessimist, optimist, you know the deal. We'll read about the will. You know the deal, so we'll read about the will. The will? The will. Okay, the message. You can see the patterns in your life and the wider pattern in the cycles of birth, life, death and rebirth. Harvesting the seeds of destiny, you continue to sow seeds of love. Keywords: reaping rewards, synchronicity, harvest, prosperity, inevitability, progress, completion. Trusting in the process of life. One season or cycle in your life may be coming to an end, and a new one may be beginning. May be beginning. Trust in the process of life. Relax and release some of the control you exert in your life or relationships. Wisdom comes when we no longer behave reactively, but are aware of the themes that are woven through our lives. Well, such an arriving energy here for the Divine Feminine. I want to say, you know, I hope you're really proud of yourself, but that's not really needed. It's not really about being proud of yourself and who you are and what you represent. You just feel contented. Let's have a look at this Greek mythology card. Water nymphs, feelings. It's so alluring to the masculines here, but they're so scared that, you know, they may become consumed by this love. The water nymphs. It's like that lullaby melody that it's just very entrancing. Rivers and streams were inhabited by their own divine naiads or nymphs that could be called upon to heal the sick, predict the future, as a Wheel of Fortune there, okay, and watch over flocks. But as helpful as the naiads were, they could also get too carried away and take a poor mortal into a place of no return. This card portrays young Hylas, whom the nymphs found so irresistible that they pulled him down into the watery depths to keep him forever. The mysterious element of water represents our emotions, sensitivity and feelings. It is a power which causes us quietly to reflect, to love or feel very deeply. It also holds our unconscious responses and family karma. The soul and the soul's memories reside in water. This card indicates that you are at a time when the nymphs of the watery depths are calling you, and emotions will be more important than words. You should be gentle with yourself and use this time to relax and quietly reflect on your feelings. Well, very interesting. Okay. Whew. So the watery depths are calling you, and emotions will be more important than words. It's a loud train coming in now. Okay. And you're able to stay balanced now during this emotional, it will be a rememberable time. Oh, okay. A rememberable time. I keep flicking off messages. Sorry, I keep getting messages that pop up on the screen. We have listening. listening. Card number 53. Now the musical notes is coming in perfectly because you've got the call of the water nymphs here, and before, at the end of the last reading, Bear popped on and Cynthia mentioned about Sonic, and I was drawn to show Jigglypuff, who's my favourite Pokemon, and I got this little character for my birthday, and Jigglypuff is my favourite because she sings a sweet lullaby and sends everybody to sleep, but she's mischievous, so while they're sleeping she'll then go and get a marker pen and write on their faces. And I could see like words, you know, when you look into a mirror, like I love you and you are so adorable and be mine. Just that's what was coming through. But the music, and you can see the musical notes here, so we're listening. We're listening to our feelings. Card number 53. Hey Blue Sky, hey Cynthia. Well, Bear and I crossed the crosswalk and within seconds there was a huge smash. If it ain't God, yeah. Wow. I brought Jigglypuff to the table. Sing a beautiful lullaby. Send everybody to sleep. And I mean, you can write whatever words you want to write on their faces. But the world needs to rest. Both vehicles are okay, and by vehicles, the drivers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, wow. I just said about it being a rememberable day. Listening. Listen to what's going on around you and how, like, you're not involved in it. Well, this is the Divine Feminine's reading. Look at this. It's just beautiful. And telepathy, well, it's off the charts. Off the charts, I'm telling you. So, let's have a look at this card, Lucy. Card number 53. I'm looking for the book. There it is. Big wake-up calls from not paying attention. That empty truck bed resonated loud, all in front of a church. Yeah. And I was singing when I came on, Maxi Priest. I just wanna be close to you. So yeah, but you can kind of, your chaos can't actually, you know, hurt you, touch the Divine Feminine. But yeah, wow. For a crash bang, you arrive. 53. Listening. Do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? An open heart will hear the message. When this card appears, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. And if you rearrange the words for listen, it spells silent. So pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but also to what is not being said at the moment, for the deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just your ears, and you'll find clarity. Receiving the listening card is a fortunate sign. Okay, let's bring this back to the Divine Feminine's reading, which it is. It's got feminines all over it, look. Okay. Receiving the listening card is a fortunate sign and ensures a greater understanding of your circumstances. Hey Ski, how are you doing today? It's a beautiful unicorn there. Okay. This cat here, it just looks like I could cry. I just want to cry and get like a series of unfortunate events. Big wake-up calls. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang. He hit the ground. Bang, bang. My baby shot me down. Oh, 2 daffodils have blossomed. They're a bit late, aren't they? Maybe not for your seasons, but we're past, way past the daffs and the tulips and... Whew. Hello, Christine. Hello, beautiful. Hello, my darling. Okay. Where am I going to now? I have read the listening card. Yes, I've read that. Tarot Mucha. Oh, that's interesting. Because, like, it is a feminine. She's, like, trapped in this nightmare. So it's all going on around. Staying in this state of balanced. We're wrapping up a cycle. A cycle is completing. Luck is on our side. The divine is on our side. Because we're on the divine side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Let's look at this line. It's like wanting to call 999 or 911. Whatever your number is for an emergency. Dialing 999. I live at house number 999. No, I don't live at the house number 999. I'm lying to you now. But all of our bin numbers put together is 999. They all have the number 9, and we've got 3, well, we've got 4 wheelie bins, but 3 big ones that have a 9 on it. So I see that as I walk down like the garden. 999. Red Riding Hood, growed up. Grown up. Growed up. Growed up. Grew up. I don't know what one's... I don't... Cynthia, just ignore me. You've had a late last frost this season. Oh, it's amazing though. Enjoy those daffodils. I always feel they're not out long enough. So, yeah, extending their stay. Let's have a look at who's extended their stay, overstayed their welcome. Something's a bit of a nightmare. Alone in her chamber, a lady abandons herself to wild, obsessive thoughts. All her past actions, everything that has been done against her, regrets, failed love, mischance, and mistake, torment her like razor-sharp swords. This is the dark night of the soul, when all seems lost. A mind caught in hopelessness cannot imagine the coming of the dawn, but it will always come. And this is the coming of the dawn. And you must know that now. You must know that you feel different. So I can resonate with all of that, but that's not how I'm feeling now. All her past actions, everything that has been done against her, regrets, failed love, mischance, and mistake, torment her like razor-sharp swords. It doesn't any longer have that effect. So this is the dark night of the soul, when all seems lost. A mind caught in hopelessness cannot imagine the coming of the dawn, but it will always come. And Divine Feminine, you've been through that. That's exactly what the masculine's going through in his own kind of way. It's not really kind, but maybe you have to go through the cruelness. I'm not going to say you have to be cruel to be kind. You don't. You can just be kind. There's no crueling needed. But maybe you have to go through cruelness to realise what kindness is. In your mind, Cynthia, you called it grounded up. So, grounded up. Grounded up. You're all grounded up now. Sure are. It's reflecting in your outer world. That's why, you know, I don't need to be proud of myself. I've gone through a lot. It's been, like, shitty at times. Well, it's been shitty for a long period of time, but I don't feel that anymore. It's, yeah, no regrets. It was all a catalyst for this discovery of self. So now we have this card. And it says false evidence appearing real. And if you can put that statement behind any fear, well, there you go. Cured. Healed, I'm telling you. False evidence appearing real. So let's go to the Heal Yourself reading card. Courage. You know, just taken by this here. I felt, was this a lesson that the Divine Feminine, you know, a cycle that she had to kind of complete to go through this evolution, this stepping up, groaned it up. I groaned it up. I did it. Because with this energy, you can see a feminine that's kind of, you know, trying to, she looks possessed. And this masculine, it feels like, well, I'm holding up the light. So I'm not going to make this about the masculine. This is the feminine's reading. And you've got some, like, I'm going to teach you some lessons. It was you that had to go first and show that it can be done. But without him, that path would never have been lit. So it's like he lit up that path for you to take. It's like you're absolutely like angry that you've got to do it alone. But you did do it alone. You wasn't really alone, was you? No. You learnt to love. Well, you learnt to love. That's it. You learnt to settle into love on your own. You are love zone. Okay, your love zone for the boy zone. Funny, my mind was going grateful. Yeah. Okay. The illusion of separation. That's what false evidence appearing real. The illusion of separation. You had to go through that. So let's have a look at courage. 30. Do you have the courage to go through with it? The Divine's plan. Do you really have the faith, the patience, the alchemy, the letting go, allowing the help from above? These are all the pages that I'm flicking through. Love. Discover your life purpose. Courage. Courage requires you to fearlessly fear. Right down. Courage requires you to fearlessly stride ahead despite the challenges you are experiencing. You did. You took that stride. You strided on ahead despite the challenges you are experiencing. You were experiencing. Whether you are afraid of success or failure, you cannot stay where you are. You need to make a decision and move forward with belief, trust and boldness. Give it your all, no matter the outcome. I'm in a very past tense with this because things are turning around, okay? So even if you're on the back end of this, there's hope in the cards because you have hope in your heart. You need to make a decision and move forward with belief, trust and boldness. Give it your all, no matter the outcome. Despite what you have been telling yourself, you are ready for a new adventure and another chance to prove that you have what it takes to face life's challenges. Stop investing in limitations, lack and dysfunction. Every blessing has a challenge, and every challenge contains a blessing. You are ready to explore both. Whilst there may be difficult moments ahead, keep positive and believe that everything is going to work out for your absolute best. You are being asked to gather the courage to be who you truly are and to stand strong for your convictions. So whatever this nightmare is that, might be crash landing right in front of you for you to witness or for your children to witness, it's okay. It's all good. You've got this. You are being asked to gather the courage to be who you truly are and to stand strong for your convictions. The action. In order for you to succeed in what you desire, you need to prepare for the challenges ahead. Make a list of the support you need to tackle the approaching opportunities. Become aware of what you are. It doesn't even say that. It says become aware of what or who you are afraid of. Imagine that this fear takes on the shape of a person. What does he or she look like? Look this fear in the eyes. Tell it that you are willing to learn from it and master the lesson, but you are not willing to be a slave to it. Imagine loving your fear and taking steps forward. That took me to that Dementor energy, where, like, sucking the soul, but then to the Expelliarmus. No, it's ridiculous. What's Expelliarmus? You got to get the right spell, you see. Ridiculous. When they come out of the closet, your fear, your worst fear. You just kind of, imagine, the snake on the snake. I don't know. The snake, I think, was a bit tricky, wasn't it? But a master had to step in. But the spider on roller skates. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So become aware of who or what you are afraid of. Imagine that this fear takes on the shape of a person. What does he or she look like? Look this fear in the eyes. Tell it that you are willing to learn from it and master the lesson, but you are not willing to be a slave to it. Imagine loving your fear and taking steps forward. Okay. So, where shall we finish this reading? That was quite quick, wasn't it? For the Divine Feminines, half an hour. Everything is always walking up. Yep, working out for me. Christine, I took too much liquid shrooms yesterday, thinking it was nothing, till I started tripping balls. It freaked me out. Everything was totally different. I was seeing their energy clearly. It was wild. Laugh out loud. Did you try sitting on the ground near a tree, Christine? If you're looking for the connection, it works better than the other stuff, unless you're using it for pain, but you'll have appropriate dosage. That's so funny. But there's be a reason why you're tripping out at the moment and drawn to maybe overly use the mushrooms to, yeah. So I'm kind of not someone that would say, stop doing that. It's, but yeah, I feel that these hallucinogenic drugs, they have a purpose to help us connect, whether it's, cannabis or mushrooms. Yeah, I'm not kind of over keen on the other stuff like cocaine. I'd probably tell you to have a joint, have a spliff. So yeah, that's just my input on it, where I feel, I don't want you to be questioning yourself, Christine, but the Cynthia is absolutely right. We don't need anything to be able to connect, but that doesn't mean, that you're not drawn to use things that help you to connect. I just feel, the ones off limits is the alcohol and your, powdered kind of drugs that are not natural. Yeah, if it's not natural and growing, then no. Yeah, okay. So I'm not doing it again. I could not wait to be normal again. There you go. So that's kind of going through stuff to the extreme where you kind of go, yeah, right, yeah. But you might as well enjoy the process. If you're going to do stuff like that, then go in with a mind to actually enjoy the experience, and you're more likely to enjoy the experience rather than freak yourself out. Although I've never done mushrooms, so I wouldn't. I don't know. It feels like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So if I'm not sure, unless I'm drawn to do it, I won't be doing it. So let me just carry on. A lot seem to have that type of experience though, Christine. I've heard many stories. I find it interesting. I think it's more of the DMT release, the natural one from the spinal cord. Yeah. That's the thing, we can hear so many stories. Depends who you're talking to, isn't it? Some could be horror stories, some can be ones of enlightenment, and you know, whatever experience you kind of feel you're going to have with it, you'll have. Right then. Christine on her mushrooms. Whenever I go to Amsterdam, I do kind of, well, I don't know, a little bit intriguing, but I've not done them. Okay. Truffles. Me neither. If I've got to put it in a Joe Louis to swallow it, I can't. I heart the taste, apparently. Yeah, but I mean, we're just going on other people's perceptions, aren't we? It's like the taste, apparently. Well, you won't really know what it tastes like unless you do it yourself. That's just my kind of attitude. It's like, oh, that's interesting, but you know, if I want to try something, I'm going to try it, regardless of what the feedback. That's how we learn, isn't it? So let's finish. Well, I want to get a message from the... Oh, yeah, okay, we'll go there. The Sacred Spirit. We're coming off the brown theme now. We're going to the blues. The Sacred Spirit reading card. Let me clear these cards away because I'm not sure, you know, this could be a message for both, not just the Divine Feminine. Though with the yin yang, and I said yesterday, we have a portion of the other within us. Let's put all these cards together, look. There you go. Hey Gal Gal, hello Channel of Love. Earning your wings, little angel. Got scribbling words on people's faces, Jigglypuff, but that's what she seems drawn to do, like she's resting. We've done our share of Class A, not judging Christine. I'm a sober addict, so definitely not judging anything. No, I don't think it... I think I maybe perceived that with my response. It probably triggered me more, because I can get triggered when people kind of, you know, it's just a projection of my own thought process on that. It's, yeah, that's all. That's interesting, because we could take Gal Gal's message. Look, hello channel. Love earning your wings, little angel. Yeah, you got to love, haven't you? Earning your wings. You can say, I earned this. Spiritually earned what greatness is coming in. There's nothing wrong with that. I will unapologetically be a success. Christine, girl, I didn't take it as a trigger. I think it triggered you, but not me. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does trigger me, because for some people, it could trigger them. So, because comments like that could trigger me. I've just learnt not to really, I don't know, no more needs to be said. You know, you just feel like I'm digging my hole deeper. So there's nothing really to be said about it. Like I say, if it's natural, you guys do whatever you want to do, isn't it? That's how I feel. But we don't need any of it, but it all makes part of the experience. Love and light, act with care. Card number 26. Love and light. Oh, you don't need to apologise, darling. I feel it's just, you know, I'm not doing it because I say that and then I want to explain, and we don't over-explaining ourselves. It's like I still work on, like, pick myself up on. It's like, how do you just kind of go, oh, it's all good, isn't it? I think we all understand. Do you know what it shows? None of us want to hurt the other person's feelings or come across as if, you know, that's what it shows. It just shows love and light. So I love you guys dearly. Resistance, higher intervention is required. Act with care. Okay. Sending this love and light means two things. Love, the deepest form of unconditional love possible that you have in your heart and beyond physical comprehension, and light, the purest form of light that permeates any darkness and finds any cracks or imbalances that are unable to resonate at this frequency or vibration, gently raising those to this lesson, to this lesson, to this level. People can sometimes be resilient to assistance. Those with addictions or challenging behavioural or physical issues may not be able to ask or be willing to receive help. It's like ding, ding, ding. That's kind of like the triggering points, isn't it? Feeling helpless can be overwhelming to caregivers and those with strong empathic qualities. Not being able to offer aid or having assistance refused when a person's pride is too great can also feel disheartening. More importantly, though, it is to remember to respect their free will by acknowledging their own personal interference or intrusion into this person's life. Being too pushy in this area will have the opposite effect and personal karmic backlash, so make sure your ego is kept in check. Okay, I feel we've all just done that, haven't we? Well, I have. Let me speak for myself. Ego in check. Those stuck in victimhood archetypes or their emotional pain body are often not willing to be active participants in their own healing on a conscious level, particularly if their reasoning is recent or raw, including issues such as trauma and grief. Everyone heals in their own time, and it's important for respect to be given in this moment. All you can do right now is send this issue or person love and light. You are merely an observer in this case, and it is out of your control. Regardless of the physical outcome, there is little you can do except send this loving energy to the issue. This has the potential to energetically shift the situation into a positive outcome. Anyone you know can receive this loving form of healing energy, purely sending from your heart with the celestial realm of 100% pure light can alter lower energies into a higher frequency, helping those experiencing hardships or a tough time in life. The shadow aspect, pride, emotional and physical defiance. That's me. I am so defiant. It's like, yeah, because I listen to my own guidance so much, I am a bit closed off to when others try to tell me. It's it kind of goes, yeah, defiant. I feel I'm a bit more chilled out than what I used to be. I'm good. I'm easy on myself with it. Pride, emotional and physical defiance, loss. Okay, the sacred crystal is the rose quartz. The angel assistance, guardian angel, Ramel, giving and receiving love, compassion. The affirmation, I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those open to assistance. Let's go to the journey of love. I'm not going to read any more of your messages because I feel I don't know whether... I'm just not going to read anymore. I love you all. And, yeah. The journey of love. Coming together. Card number 66. You and another soul are coming into each other's worlds. It is a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. That destiny may have a romantic purpose. It may have a sacredness that is sexual. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning self-esteem or courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundations and helps move you out of a situation which would have consumed your light with tediousness and playing small. The coming together is happening, however, know it is of love. This oracle brings guidance. Okay? This oracle brings guidance. You are going to be moved by love, whether it is long-term or fast and furious. It is love and it has meaning. Let it be what it is and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth, as do you. Enjoy the experience and know it serves your growth. Enjoy the experience. And the poem. Two energy patterns came together, a shared frequency in a field of possibilities, and there was resonance. We're going to finish with a message from the Mother Mary, guys, and I'm going to go and enjoy my experience of today, of this moment. Okay. It's such a beautiful day out there. It's a beautiful day, yay, yay. It's a beautiful day. Our Lady of Sweet Rest. Card number 43. 41 even. Even our odds. I know how hard you have been trying, how much work and effort you have been summoning. Even if you judge yourself for not having done enough, I see how much struggle you have been enduring, how much you have been trying to overcome. You will succeed. You are capable. But even the earth requires retreat and rest in order to replenish and continue in time. For now, beloved, it is rest time. Be with me. Hear that bird? Be with me, suspend your activity and your judgment and let go. Solutions may come to you too in this time, but it is a time to simply be with me. Come, let us rest together in the sweetness of divine love. Come, let us rest together. Coming together. Come, let us rest together in the sweetness of divine love and light. This world is one that requires balance. Whilst many of us know this intuitively, to live it is another thing altogether. Many of us have been taught and still believe that effort and striving are the most valuable behaviours, and that if we are not yet successful, we just aren't trying hard enough. I'm just going to sit here and just enjoy my coffee for a moment. And listen to the birds. Okay, this world is one that requires balance. Whilst many of us know this intuitively, to live it is another thing altogether. Many of us have been taught and still believe that effort and striving are the most valuable behaviours, and that if we are not yet successful, we just aren't trying hard enough. The Divine Mother appreciates hard work, especially on those things that have meaning to you, that fill you with passion, even as they perhaps demand everything from you. But whilst she loves that you will not hold yourself back from the tasks at hand, she also knows that in this world there are seasons of rest and seasons of activity, and that is the natural law of the earth. It is in rest that we cannot only replenish ourselves, but stop thinking about our problems for a while, to perhaps gain a different perspective, or to give life a chance to continue, maybe even rendering our problems no longer problematic. It is also in rest that we can allow the Divine Mother to help us. In rest, we become receptive. We need to be open in order for her wisdom and light to permeate our body and mind, to infuse within us her guidance so that we feel it and know it. It is hard to be open if you are huddled into an exhausted ball on the floor, completely overwhelmed by stress. Or perhaps you are not so affected by stress, but have the sometimes not so useful trait of being able to simply and continuously just carry on. If you have a tendency to just keep on going, unless an injury or accident or illness slows you down, then the message of Our Lady to you at this time is to stop for a while now, before it comes to that. You may feel that you are on a roll, that you have momentum, and you don't want to stop. That is fine, of course, and always your choice. However, you are being given guidance here that you will not undo any good works by slowing down for a moment or two, taking a short break, or a longer one if needed. Good rest brings energy and helps us avoid pursuing a path that would perhaps not lead anywhere interesting or helpful despite our initial enthusiasm. The Lady of Sweet Rest comes to us when we will gain through stepping back, pausing, or just letting life move on around us as we slow down for a moment or two. She comes to confirm to you that rest will help your body, mind and soul, that rest can be in whatever form works for you. If you're not sure what works for you, perhaps start with some time in nature or a nap, if practical. Know that you deserve it, and if guilt or shame comes up about having a need for rest or taking that time for yourself, hand it over to the Divine Mother and allow her to help you let go in peace. If you have been praying about something happening in your life, a resolution or a manifestation, and wanting it to appear, this oracle comes with guidance that all creation happens in time. Even in the stillness of winter, when the earth is resting, there is much invisible preparation happening for the flowering and buzz of activity as new life emerges in the spring. So do not lose hope, just have patience and know that all things come in time. What's beautiful reading, guys. Okay, thank you all for your participation, even if it kind of challenged us in our responses. It challenged me, obviously, you know, the correctness, but it's best just to relax and be ourselves, isn't it? So, guys, I will catch up with you all soon. So enjoy your day. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.